Again, Robbie, maybe you weren't here yet, but the crowd can verify for me. I said, you don't even have to say it, Robbie. This is not for everyone. My comments are for the trolls and haters, not people like you, Robbie. I know you didn't. Jesus Christ, dude. The people that have targeted me and my mother and tormented and tortured and caused suffering to me and my mother know who they are. And I promise you, of 142 people in the chat, about 80 of the people here know that it's them I'm talking to, Robbie. So, I'm not going to rent any more negative space for the stream. I said what I had to say. And Courtney, are you still here? Moving forward, I'm going to address Trucking Dad and Courtney, and then whatever we do today, we do. Maybe we'll go to the gym and do more treadmill. It's negative space because it's negative energy to get me on my speeches. My speeches are wise and truthful and profound, and I think I give speeches they'll play back one day when I'm long gone. They'll say, this was an amazing man. Why didn't people give him more credit? Why didn't people give him more respect? Why didn't people pay him tribute more? Because I will go in the history books. This is not delusional. I am a deep, profound, wise man. I am a true Jedi. I know my worth. See, in a world that taught me that wants to teach me to hate myself, motherfucker, you bitch bastard, I learned to love myself. I am the first to tell you about all my idiosyncrasies and flaws and imperfections and the fucked up things about me that I wish weren't fucked up. I have like 9 or 8, 9, 10 disabilities that I was born with due to bad genetics. But I do what I can do. I'm not defined by my illnesses. I'm more than them because I do the best I can every day with what I'm not limited on. I have a good brain and a good mind. The profound point to be made about my mental illness is actually that I'm not crazy. I'm actually brilliant. I'm a very intelligent, smart, brilliant man. Shows that people with mental health issues or mental illness doesn't mean you're the crazy guy always. Sometimes it can be if you're too far gone. But I am a stable man with a guy with mental health that's stable. I get my sleep. I take my medicine. I've managed my mental health for 25, 30 years since I've been diagnosed. I was the best patient. I don't think other patients do for themselves what I do. But I don't miss a day where I'm just watching myself like a hawk, being my own doctor almost, my own scientist. I have a panel of 3 high-level psychiatrists that manage my case, me as a patient, that are my doctors. Some of them I talk to on the phone even, text, when I'm not in the office with them. I have a network and a team of people that treat me and take care of me, and I follow their guidance. I'm not naive and ignorant. I know I have conditions, and I want to be as healthy as possible, mentally and physically. And I do all the things that I was always guided to do as a patient, to live the best possible life I can. Otherwise, who knows? Maybe I would have lived a life where I ended up in jail or permanently hospitalized and institutionalized, like a lot of the quote-unquote crazy people that you label crazy. All right? But no, I'm not delusional. And I know my worth in this world that you guys are the epitome of what the society has done to me throughout my life. Taught me to hate myself, and I still learn to love myself. That's my biggest victory, and that's not me being a narcissist, so don't come with that next. That's not me being a narcissist. I love myself, as every person should. See their self-worth. You want to deflate me and make it where I have no self-esteem, you bitch bastards. You're evil because you're miserable yourselves. So that's what you do, and you need the next fix. One fix wears off, you go to the next. You're not satisfied with one rumor or one set of drama. As soon as that dies off, you're creating the next craziness on the internet. You people are sick and twisted and sadistic. You're bad, evil people, a large percentage of you. Not all of you. The people that do this know who I'm talking to. But no, I'm not delusional. Nice try. You can't gaslight and psychological warfare me. Nice try. I'm not delusional. What are you going to say next? Did I take my meds today? Yeah, I fucking did, bitch. I know the tactics. I've studied you people because I've been up against you people my whole life. It's the other side. You are the true opposition. This is the battle of the ages. But my truth will prevail, and I will go down in the history books, no matter all the efforts you've done to silence me. Literally hackers, teams of hackers that have rerouted my internet things so that I never get seen. I mean, it's crazy. You literally have tried to silence me, and I have over 100 people in my stream still watching me. And then when they let people listen one day to what I had to say, they're going to say, what a fucking extraordinary man. Testament to my love for myself, you bitch bastards. Who thinks that was another speech of my life? Another great speech. Get in the comments with great speech, Tank. And not to satisfy my narcissistic side, to accompany my self-esteem that I fought to keep. My self-worth and my self-love that I fought to keep. Show up and say, great speech. Be my cheerleaders instead of my haters. Do the right thing like a Spike Lee movie. Be good people. Thank you, Scuba. Thank you, LYD. Thank you, Mr. Cat. Harry, you're not going to really buy my book. I see through you already, Harry. I think I upset the dog. Harry, I have Estelle's book autographed, but, you know, come up in the box and prove yourself to me. Send a box request. Anyway, who's proud of me today? There wasn't that many it wasn't an overwhelming amount of people showing up with great speech in the comments. But who's proud of me? Thank you, Sigma. This hasn't been easy without my mother. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Life Goes On. Love you, Life Goes On. Thank you, Rachel. Where's Courtney? Courtney, can we discuss a better price? You offered 10, then you offered 20, and I never turned down 20. I was trying to give some background on where I'm coming from before I made my counteroffer, Courtney. Are you here, Courtney? Probably blew the sale. 20 minutes later, Tank shows back up on the sale. Unfucking real. Sorry, Courtney. Now I'm showing back up on the sale. Unfucking real. My speech was more important to me than making the money. And that's not because I don't need the money. That's how compelling it was for me to do my speeches today and get on my shit. And it's not bullshit. It's all the truth. If you don't think so, you're ignorant and naive. Courtney. I will be begging for a car, you idiot. We didn't get to that yet. Not today, but soon. Being on foot's not going to hold up too long, and I no longer have Mommy to take me around in her car. That was Mommy's car. Brother's taking Mommy's car. I inherited it from Mommy, but it's actually Brother's, and Brother needs money, so he's selling it. And now Jason's without a car, like permanently, like really fucked. The only nice thing about Oviedo is everything's close. In Longwood, I was kind of fucked because everything is 2 miles to walk, so just walk to the gas station. And how fun is that on a regular basis? That's why at one point, before you guys knew me, I was blowing money on scratch-off tickets at the gas station. It was the only fucking fun thing to do, is go gamble at the gas station. And I would call, instead of a 500 million day then, because I hadn't named it yet, I would just call it my casino day. might go and try to have fun. I had no friends, and playing lotto is kind of fun. So I would go to the gas station and go through tickets. An Escalade would be lovely, Sigma, but I think we're dreaming instead of being realistic. How about just a car? Maybe even a jalopy. You know what I mean by it? Does anyone know the word jalopy? Or is that just something in my family? That's a well-known word, jalopy. Like a beat-up car, a jalopy. Just to get me from A to B. Everything's close. I don't need a fancy car. Just something that works and is reliable to get me to the gas station, to the fast food joint to get a sandwich. I don't know. To the post office. How's that? To my storage unit, in case one of the things I start doing is having monthly sales or weekly sales at my storage unit, trying to resell items, that I find and sell them there. It's the closest thing I have to a garage. At Longwood, I had a garage at my house. I don't have a garage. Don't have a house, don't have a garage. I do have a big-ass storage unit, and I could stock that thing up without investing too much money because I'm a great buyer. My mom wanted this path for me. She thought I was the greatest buyer in the world. The way I could haggle a deal and then flip for the margins of profit that I would do in Longwood. She was so proud of me. And I cherish that more than the money I made, is seeing my mom happy with me. And in honoring her, make her proud, honor her, I want to do things that she was trying to guide me to do instead of having my own idea and plan. Because there's a saying, mommy knows best. And for you people that hate me and have these ideas about what a man is and who people should be in life, you probably think, oh, that's a man-child. He's still sucking on his mommy's tits. Yeah, you like that? Sucking on mommy's nipples. Cut the umbilical cord. No, that's a good man that follows his mom's leadership and guidance. Hey, you have to say certain things, Robbie, to get people's attention. Yeah, I know how to give a speech. I'm flamboyant. How you like them apples, bitch? I know how to get your attention. I'm a real character. New York, New York. New York, New York. You know who else was flamboyant? From the record label themselves, Big L, the great Big L. Went down in the history books too with Biggie and Pac. Died way too young. Who knows Big L's music? Yeah, let me preach on. Tank, preach on, brother. Whoops. Tank, preach on, brother. Tell us about Big L. DJ Piecemeal, what up? Good seeing you show up right around now for Big L. Rest in peace, Big L. How much for a book? You don't even have a real screen name, bitch. Where's Courtney? Where's Courtney? Where's Courtney? I am giddy today. I was giddy last night. It carried into today, Topsy. Hey, I can't live how I was living the month of March. Way too much stress. It was leading towards a nervous breakdown. Yeah, I love you too, Jess. Spread them. I love you too, Jess. Spread them like an eagle. Am I getting flagged? Oh, I don't know how to talk to women. Is that part of Blue and Beard's thing? Reported by who? By who? You, Robbie? I knew the Eagles were your team. That's all I was saying. Yeah, go with that. The Eagles are your team. Isn't that part of the narrative? Tank doesn't know how to talk to women. That was the first shock theater of my speeches. I would never really say that. Like, I said it, obviously, but some people know I'm a character. Sometimes I do. I'm a truthful guy. I'm real. I'm a genuine, real one. I keep it real. I keep it truthful. Sometimes I do say shit for shock theater. It's. Thank you, Rachel, for not being offended. I said it I was almost laughing as I said it, so you would know I'm not being serious. So the people that want to stalk me so bad that they're literally here every second that I ever stream, and they have the screen record on, waiting for me to fuck up so they can hang me by my words or my actions. So those would be the people reporting me. So, like, again, fuck you forever. And that's the truth. Fuck you forever. And before that, what was, see, everyone remembers, see, this just goes to show who you people are. Everyone wants to hang on the bad, exploit my bad. First of all, I'll be the first to say it, I'm imperfect. I'm not perfect. I apologize often. I make tons of mistakes, but that's what makes a person. It gives you character. I'm not a perfectionist. You forget already? You feeble minds, and yeah, I'm going to stand on that. Feeble, narrow minds, bad, evil people, standing on that too. What did I say before I said spread it? I said I love you too, Jess. But no one wants to emphasize the fact that I said love you too, Jess. The first I love you I threw out today. They want to hang that, oh, he's not talking to women right. And go with the Blue Orange's beard narrative. So again, fuck you forever, for those of you that are doing that. 5-minute break. You people are not worth my energy. And yes, again, Robbie, the haters and the trolls, not talking to you, Robbie. The haters and the trolls are not worth my energy.
One hijacking and now